We knew going into this game that the Raptors needed to get a victory, right? The Brooklyn Nets going into play 1-9. They have not been playing good basketball this year. They just lost to the New York Knicks 134-98. Yeah, it had to do a job today. Now, the Raptors did not play their A game. They did not play their best game by any means necessary. But they did a job and won 119-109 tonight in Brooklyn to pick up the victory and bounce back after that tough Philly loss in the second night of a back-to-back and improve now to a game above 500 again at 6-5. So great stuff from the Raptors tonight. Look, they didn't shoot the three well. They were in foul trouble quite often. But in the end, they battled, and they found a way to win by 10. And we'll break it all down. So first quarter, it wasn't pretty early, right? They won the quarter 30-28. The Raptors did close the first quarter, I believe, in a 7-0 run. But in that first quarter, they were just powering their way to the basket. There was no resistance from the Raptors defensively. It was nothing going on there. Now, like I said, they did close out the first quarter very well. And in the second quarter, they started 5-0. So they were already, I think they were up, they were up 3, and they had to call it, Brooklyn had to call a timeout right away. So the Raptors went on like a 12-0 run from the end of the first quarter to the beginning of the second quarter, and they did a job there, and they took care of business in the second quarter, right? You win 32-22, your offense started flowing, and you're up by 8 going into halftime. Good, but not great. But, hey, you got the lead back, you battled back, you put up a good second quarter. Now, how are you going to come out in the third? Well, they come out in the third, and immediately it's in foul trouble. They were, I believe Brooklyn was in the bonus with like 7 minutes to go in the quarter. It was not pretty, right? And that's a big portion of why Brooklyn stayed in that game in the third quarter. A lot of foul trouble, a lot of free throws. They ended the game shooting 32 free throw attempts. They missed 1. It's a big reason of why they were in this game. But the Raptors, again, battled and played an even 29-29 in the third quarter. And again, this is the thing. The beginnings and ends of quarters are so crucial. See how they ended the first quarter, 7-0 run. They started the second quarter, a 5-0 run. You're in good shape. How'd they end that third quarter? When it was a 2-point game. It's a 2-point game. They proceed to go on a 6-0 run to close out the third quarter. You go into the fourth up 8. And you play an even third quarter. And then everyone can take a big, deep breath because Scotty Barnes was in foul trouble. He didn't play a lot of the second half of that third quarter when things started to get hairy. And again, in the fourth quarter, it was a lot of guys like Emmanuel Quickley, Brandon Ingram, doing their thing, right? B.I. ended with 25. Quick ended with 24. His best game of the season, bar none. I thought they closed the game very well. You know, again, I would have loved to see them make more threes. Only going 9 for 35 ain't great. But you win the fourth quarter, 30-28. You win the game by 10. You kind of leave it. And if you've ever played sports, and if you haven't, I just want to give you guys, I want to let you guys know something. When you're a team that is superior to a not good team, you know, I've played enough slow pitch softball in the last, God, how many years now. And our team's pretty good. Like I'm not going to toot our own horn, but we're a good team. But when we play a team that we know is dudes who are like their first year playing, they're not great. It's hard to get up for a game like that. It really is. Now, this is the NBA. You're getting paid millions of freaking dollars. I'm paying to play. Very different scenarios. But when you're a Raptor team, who's a 500 team, you got aspirations. You know, you wanted to fight Philly. You had a tough game there, but now you're coming in to play a team that you could look past because you have Cleveland coming up next. It's a dangerous game. And early on, it looked it, right? But you found a way to grind it out and get the job done. So that's what I'm trying to take away from a game like this. You shot 50% from the field. They only shot 40%. Again, that's what you expect. Raptors only shot 26% from 3. They actually shot 34% from distance, made 5 more threes than the Raptors did. They made 14 to our 9 free throws. Raptors shot 80%. So again, fine night, 20 for 25. Problem is, they shot 31 for 32 from the free throw line. 97% and shot that many free throws. It's a great night for them. Again, like I said earlier, it's a reason they were in this game. And rebounds, you won that by 15. 58, 43, good. Offensive boards, 13-7, good. 31 assists to their 24, good stuff. Turnovers, Raptors only turned the ball over 9 times today. Took care of the rock, big stuff. to their 13 turnovers. And points off of those turnovers were 17-13 in favor of the Raptors. The Raptors dominated the points in the paint. Again, after that first quarter, it really settled down. 68-36 in favor of the Raptors. Second chance points were dead even at 14 apiece. Fast break, 13-4 in favor of your Raptors. And the Raptors' biggest lead in this game was 17, and their biggest lead was actually 9 in the early parts of this basketball game. Key players tonight, look, Scotty Barnes, dealt with foul trouble in this one, only played 30 minutes, but 15, 11, and 5. Only took 9 shots, 6 of 9 from the field, perfect 3 of 3 from the line, missed the 1-3, had a steal and a block, a couple turnovers, but was a plus 10 on the floor. Great. Brandon Ingram, 25, 5 and 4, shot 8 of 17, 8 of 9 from the line, was 1 of 6 from 3. Again, you're going to see a lot of those from 3-point ranges today, but 1 of 6, not a great day there, but overall a good day for BI in the mid-range as per usual. A steal and a block there, and a -1 while he was on the floor. Also, I read a lot of comments about my my thoughts on Brandon Ingram's tantrum. I don't know what you want to call it there. And look, I think we heard before the game that he apologized up and down to whoever it was and Scotty. Oh, that's what you expected. In the moment, he's pissy, and I get it. Don't like hitting people though. That's crazy. So, anyways, enough of that. Jakob Poeltl. It's good to see him feeling healthier, man. It just adds to this team. He had a double-double today. Played 29 minutes, 12 points, 10 boards, couple assists, 5 of 6 from the line. It was 2 of 4 from the free throw line, but had a steal, 2 blocks, and a plus 15 on the floor. Great stuff to see from Yak. And the player of the game, bar none for me, is Immanuel Quickley. A lot of talk recently has been about how he's been struggling to start the year, right? Going into play today, averaging 14 a game, just shooting over 40% from the field, basically 34% from three. Again, not great to start the season, but he puts up his best performance tonight. 24, 8, and 5, 10 of 17 from the field, 1 of 2 from the line. Knocked down 3 of 8 from 3. I mean, my God, he shot almost 38% from 3 when the team shot 24? He knocked down a third of the team threes. So great stuff from Quick today. Also had a couple steals in the game as well and was a team high plus 20 while he was out there on the floor. So a great day for Q. And RJ Barrett, tough night. But you know what? When you have other guys there to pick you up, it's okay. 13 points, 4 boards, 6 assists, shot 6 of 21, 1 of 1 from the line. 0 of 7 from 3. Why are you taking 7 threes then at that rate? I don't know, but fine. Plus 7 while he was out there on the floor. Grady Dick, God, if his 3 ball can start freaking falling, it just adds another aspect to this team, right? 6 points, 3 boards, 2 dimes in 19 minutes. Shot 3 of 7, was 0 of 4 from 3-point range. A plus 8 on the floor. Just, yeah. A Jamal Shed, you know what you're getting from him, right? 17 minutes, 6 points, 5 dimes. 2 of 4 shooting, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, was 1 of 2 from 3-point range. Jacoby Walter, 6 points in the game, knocked down a couple threes in 15 minutes. And Jamison Battle played 13 minutes, knocked down a 3 as per usual from him. And you win the ball game 119-109. Good. Job done. On to the next one. Let's be honest. That's kind of what we want to talk about next. And that is the game against the Cleveland Cavaliers on Thursday night. It's a 7 o'clock tip-off in Cleveland. Now, last time the Raptors played the Cavaliers, we talked about, they beat the Cavs, all this and that. But the Cavs team did not have a lot of regulars. Raptors won that game 112-101. And let's go back to that game real quick before we wrap this thing up. In that game where you won by double figures on the road in Cleveland, great. They didn't have Darius Garland. They didn't have Sam Merrill, no Donovan Mitchell, no Max Strus, no Jared Allen. Let me talk to you guys now about Cleveland in their last game. Who played in that last game? That was against, where are they? The Miami Heat. And they'll be playing on the back night of a back-to-back against the Raptors. They're playing in Miami. Got to travel back to Cleveland to face the Raptors. So there's something as well. But in that Cleveland game, who didn't play for them? No Max Strus. He's having surgery. He's done for the year, isn't he? Out 3-4 months. So he's done, he's cooked for a while. They didn't have, they had everybody, right? Mobley, Jared Allen started, Garland, Mitchell. They were all in that game. So expect to see that sort of team on Thursday night in Cleveland. It's going to be a tough task for the Raptors. But again, you're a 6-5 team. You're playing some good ball. It's a little bit of a test for this team. You're on the road in Cleveland. Yes, they're on the second night of a back-to-back, but they're the healthier team. Let's be honest, they're probably the better team. Excuse me. So let's see what they can do. Do I expect them to win? Not really. But hey, sports are weird. All right, so you know what, guys? That's going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and the dub tonight, smack the like button. Do appreciate it. The subscribe button. You guys not that's already. Comment down below. Thoughts on the video, thoughts on the game. Would you like, would you not like from today's game for the Toronto Raptors? Twitter, Discord, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff is down below. So follow up there if you haven't done so already, and I will talk to you guys, Jays edition very shortly, because John Schneider not getting Coach of the Year. What are we talking about here? Anyways, Leafs, I mean, God, there'll be a bunch of dudes wearing blue and white on the ice on Thursday at Scotiabank Arena against the LA Kings. 7 o'clock puck drop there. Every Toronto Raptors, Thursday as well. They play in Cleveland against the Cavaliers. 7 o'clock tip-off there. Going to be a tough one. Can they make it 2 in a row and go 7-5? And, well, I guess the Cavs play the night before, so we won't tie their record. But regardless, you'll be right with them in the standings, which would be kind of crazy. Thank you guys so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and the dub tonight. Talk to you guys then.